Hey y'all, Sarah Liku here, and we are back again with Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. So, last episode, we began investigating Angie's death. We discovered that she was stabbed in the back of the neck, and that's what killed her, and she has a mysterious laceration on her forehead. There's also all these effigies that have been strung up, and Kaede's has the golden sword katana thing from Kia's lab stabbed into it. And there is a bit of golden leaf that has flaked off of said sword that is now on the lock to the door behind her. Wax figure, because it's not actually her, it's just a wax figure. And, at first glance, this might all seem to be part of the ritual that Angie was trying to do resurrection with, but, quick glance around the room showed us the Necronomicon, which says that all you really have to do is make the effigies and burn the book, scatter the ashes on the book, and hope for the best, basically. It's that, and the book has not been burned. The effigies are mysteriously hanging upside down for some reason, and the sword is stabbed into Kaede, probably to hide the fact that there is blood on the sword, most likely from Angie, seeing as she is all dead and stabbed in the back of the neck. It also seems important that the sword is long for some reason, but other than that, this is what we're working with. We're also trying to figure out how the doors got locked, because clearly whoever did the stabbings locked the door after doing so, and this door can be picked open, but the only person we know who picks locks is Kokichi, but that just seems too easy. Anywho, so what else did we have to investigate? Was there anything else by her body? Because we looked at her body, we looked at the Necronomicon. I guess we can look at the other wax figures. Check out Kurumi's. 4 effigies are hung up with a rope from the ceiling's exposed beams. The wax figures are definitely the same ones Angie made, but why are they hung up? Is this also part of the resurrection ritual, or is there another purpose? It would take a lot of work to hang all these up. That implies there was a reason behind it. But what is that reason, and who did it? Cap and Angie, we already read through all that. Okay, so it's just going to be the same as the ones for Kaede. Alright, so I think that's everything from her side of the room. We already looked at the... Sorry, that was a very weird sounding truck that just drove by. What was I say? We already looked at that door stuff, so I guess we interview everybody else and then go check out Kiel's lab. Gunta!
Why?
A murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible, even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Because student council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
Ew.
Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule? He is a pure, innocent, sweet little baby. Don't break his worldview, Maki.
But
I mean, I'm sure it's already been shattered by the murders, but still. But it a Tua's rule. Angie say he punish us if we not follow his rules. Of course she do. But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. Huh? She was? No way! Student council would never break own rules. Oh, they didn't even tell your sweet little Gonta. Oh, you precious baby, you were just sleeping the night away hoping for the best. Or believing in the best, I should say. They should have been asleep in own rooms to set good example for others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she's sleeping in her room and get brought here?
Gonta,
If so,
idiot.
Gonta could have saved her. If only Gonta saw. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no could save you. Aww. You poor little thing. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council rule. Everybody was roaming about. I mean, everybody. Oh, now I've just bummed out Gonta. Good job. Good job, Sarah. Alright, Samugi.
I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit?
Ouch! Huh? Tenko? I mean, yeah, reasonable. I get where you're coming from. She hated Angie too, but... I don't know, can we jump to conclusions with that? Probably not. That's also too obvious of a suspect.
Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
Oh, so you suspect Tenko? Ah, because of Himiko.
Actually, cause as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab. Oh yeah.
That's right, Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab, but wasn't she kicked off the council last night?
Yeah, Angie had been shut away here for working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
No. It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here.
So, Angie only lets in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kipo, Himiko, Tenko, and Samugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. Samugi's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your monohead. Oh, leveled up again. And last but not least, your sweet beautiful Mew. This busty brainy beauty has this all figured out. Of course you do, huh? You mean you know who the culprit is? Huh? The culprit? Fuck that. Shoo, do we really have time to be listening to her, of all people? I mean, come on, let's just go. Hey, wait, goddammit. Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me, listen. Okay. Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell ya. You better thank me for this.
You know.
I know y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose?
Well then.
But I figured it out with just one glance. These are diversions.
Could it be?
Diversions?
Listen
Yep,
up.
the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' odd job? Well, hey now, Mew. Language. Not that it matters with her, though. You're a waste of time. Ouch. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blame her. Everybody's just been burning everybody with this.
What was that?
Huh? The hell's her problem? She on the rag or something? So, Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know? Let's just see how detailed these really are. Hey, no, we're not going that far, Missy. You tried to look up the wax figure's skirt.
Hey.
Well, what are you doing? Stop that! Well, what? I just wanted to see if the doll was wearing panties. What? Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now? She must be very
Fucking
conflicted
virgin.
about this. If you like wax dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already. You've offended her, Shushu. You're crushing her feelings. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Mew is a waste of time. I don't know. Something good might come of that. Go ahead and peek under or whatever you want, Mew. You'd be the one to find something very strange and actually useful. Alright, so I think we can go now, right, Mox? It's unlocked, but everything's still here to investigate. What else do I got? So check out the badge, check out the door. Maybe I have to talk to Maki again because her pose has changed.
By the
It's
way,
strange that the front door and back door have different locks. Front door has a similar door lock, back door has a slam lock. We've already been
That's
over
right.
this. Both doors were locked.
Okay.
Locked a mystery. I know it's there, could save you, be able to lock, blah blah blah. Except could keep you picking.
That's true.
We already went through this all. Lock room mysteries, blah blah blah. These quests, too obvious. Too obvious. Okay, then it has to be something by Angie's body that I missed. Because I looked at the katana. Maybe I have to look at each of their bodies. For refugees, blah blah blah, definitely mining hung up, blah 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 blah, all of work, blah blah blah, Angie, blah blah blah, culprit, blah blah blah. What about you, Rantaru? Refugees, you know, if it be Angie, why hanging, blah 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 blah. Culprit, Angie, something else entirely. Nope, okay, we've done all of that. Maybe the ropes themselves? Nope. Oh! Pool of blood! There we go. I thought that was just part with her body. A small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. The blood is from the back of her neck.
is this?
This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed. Maybe more. A few hours before Angie was killed. Wait, am I right about blood sacrifice? That fits the 2 a.m. time death listed in the Monokuma file. Wait, did she say? Wait, what did she say? Must have been spelled a few hours. Yeah, before she was killed, maybe even more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. How? Wait, their statements aren't matching here. I am confused. Did I look at her body? I thought I looked at her body. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she's sustained a stab wound back of the neck as well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck. A sneak attack, most likely. Yeah,
Wow.
okay. So I didn't look at her eye last time then. Alright, then what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind.
But
That sounds like a very poor sneak attack tactic. But her two wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change the weapons mid-attack? Or was she knocked out a few hours before she was killed? Of course, being knocked out for that long would lead to extended brain damage, so...
Oh yeah.
I guess she was just kind of there waiting for them to kill her. Was it a mercy killing then? I suppose that would be unnecessary.
remember,
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What is going on with these two wounds? Forehead injury has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Huh? What's wrong, Maki?
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside and lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder.
Is this?
What's this doing crumpled underneath her body?
What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? Oh, so it looks like it's a few of her hairs attached to it. I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Look, their hair's stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could it mean? White duct tape has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Interesting. So, I'm surprised you spotted this. Maki, it was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did. Well, that's true. Just insult me. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it.
okay.
Well, then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki. Huh? Do you want to die? Sorry. Okay, you terrible joke. I couldn't resist.
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke, though. She's trying. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue with the investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaido, at least. That guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue without insulting more friends. I think we've finished the investigating everything for now. But I think the evidence that we just gathered gives us some very important information. Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. I think we found some very big clues, because it appeared that Angie was not murdered here. I think that's pretty safe to assume, right? Because if she was stabbed in the back of the neck, then that would lead to a large pool of blood. But the only large pool of blood that we have currently located seems to have been dried hours before her supposed time of death, which means that it would come from the deep head wound or laceration on her forehead and everything. So somebody knocked her out and probably duct taped her up to kidnap her and bring her to a separate location where they proceeded to stab her in the back of the neck, and the blood must be somewhere else. Now the question is, how are we going to locate that blood? So, anywho, is this really the time for rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet, blah blah. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up. Yeah, we still have a lab and seance to go to, right?
You're right.
You're right. First, we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. We may find a clue related to the katana. That's true. We need to check it. The katana really did come from that place. Unless there's another replica. Is something wrong, Maki?
By the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner? You are! Are you my buddy cop? Are you the new buddy cop? Welcome to the line! Welcome to the line of buddy cops! I mean, yeah, I have really bitchy buddy cops, don't I? She seems to fit the mold. Hey, why am I acting like your partner?
Sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. The buddy cops do not ask. The buddy cops only are. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. I don't think I'm allowed to be buddy cops with Kaido. He's too much of a friend. Plus, he's the Sherlock to my Watson, right? So... it's not equal ground like the buddy cops are. Mind you, I have been the bitch in the buddy cop situation in the past, so I don't think that really counts for much. If we look at it from this side, skip the end bit, blah blah blah. There might be important clues here, mister. You should pay attention more. Alright. Down to demonic ramps. Still trying to figure out what those are. And here, where were we? Ultimate Anthropologist Labs. Let's go investigate Kyo stuff. Oh, yep, somebody broke into his lab. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from... Oh, wait. Or is that just the sheath? Oh, but yeah, it's just the sheath. It's just the sheath! Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? Never! This is his research lab after all. Yes, but it's too obvious, darling.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too. Gold leaf katana has been updated in the truth bullet section of your monopad. Oh, good. Kokichi. How goes? Oh, what are you guys doing here? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? Oh, you look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway,
I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance.
yeah.
Yep, that white sheet over there. Oh, I thought that was part of the display or something. We brought the wooden dog statue and the cage over. Oh yeah, that's why it was open. Nobody broke. Well, I guess somebody broke in to get the katana, but I thought that window was broken. Anywho, we brought the wooden dog statue and the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too. What is the sheet?
What is
I don't
it?
get it. Why do you guys need a cage and a wooden dog statue and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So
That's
that
why I
means-
figured I'd do a little research on the seance before I got the sheet. Study. So, let's see, Kokishi took a look around and I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep, it says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so that must be it. Let's see, what does it say about the Cage Child seance? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Wait, wasn't it Cage Dog? Or was it Cage Child? I don't remember. Flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Cage Child is mentioned here. What do we got? What do we got?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Kyo's drawn the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Cage Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, bleh, and a dark place with no light.
If I remember
Just like
correctly-
Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed from the Cage Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
I see.
Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god? Do you mean the wind statue? Dog statue?
Yeah.
When the preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Cage Child song. After the song, ask, "Is the Cage Child?" and say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. Well then, that sounds complicated. But I have a quick question. How safe is the ritual, considering you're not supposed to break the circle by stepping on it or anything like that, but can the circle be considered complete if they're doing it in one of those middle rooms that has all the slats? Because, I mean, if there are gaps in the circle, then that kind of defeats the purpose of the circle, because going off of, like, you know, old Ouija board, occult knowledge bullshit stuff, and stuff, isn't you're like supposed to draw, you know, the white chalk circle around you, and that's supposed to keep unwanted spirits and like demons and shit out and stuff. If you break the circle or you don't have the circle, that opens you up potentially evil spirits. So yeah, I'm not sure how safe this is now. Consider if we're considering the occult stuff to be canon. Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works out or not, Kyo's been wanting to conduct the seance for a while. Yep, he's been super excited about it. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I have already memorized it. Hehehe. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What the trick of fate. Indeed.
Right.
Oh yeah! He said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here. Guess he could conduct the seance without it. But is that even possible? Contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shushu? It depends though. Is it a set number of people or is 5 the minimum? Huh?
Well,
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See,
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
that's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them. You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. And you think Shushu does? But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh? Well, if it's my duty, then I shall do it.
Okay.
But yeah, I think you're right. You are easily manipulated, Shushu. It's what you have to do, Shushu. Okay, I got it. Yeah, now you're talking. Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Sounds fun. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play and then left the room. The caged child has been at, so the truth bowl is actually your mounted. I feel terrible though, because he is kind of growing on me and I hate myself for it. Like, I don't know, we've had, you know, pains in the asses before with, like, you know, the likes of Bia and stuff, but, oh dear god, Kokichi is a special kind of hell. He's like Nagi, except terrible. Is it terribler, or... I mean, they have a very similar personality, but Kokichi doesn't have the same fetishness that Nagi really had, so... Yeah, whatever. I shouldn't have to justify this. Don't judge me! Sit in a room. Oh my god, I still hate myself for it, though. I'm judging myself. You guys can probably judge me if I judge myself with this.
Hello.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shushu. You are most welcome to join us. Of course. Is what I would like to say, but however, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join. Can I watch?
Oh man.
Oh man, what a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out. Let me guess, are we going to ask if it would even work if he had a soul or not? Why me? I mean, yeah. Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while. Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. Okay, so Tenko has it covered.
You see.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo. We mean well. Don't you any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come. That's why we're apologizing. Jeez, get out of here.
Do not
No
mock
one's
me.
apologized yet.
Oh man.
Fine. Our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us. Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal. Shoo. Yes, because it was just me. What did I do?
So then.
So now Shushu has joined us. First, some warnings. Oh hey, yeah, there aren't any slats. Weren't there slats? Or was it at the back of the room? That's probably what it was.
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon.
You drew this magic circle with salt? Yes, salt is also very good for magics.
That's correct.
I also use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well,
Also,
then.
it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay, got it. I'll be careful. I'm surprised you're able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
Do not.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Cage Child song memorized, and you must do the same.
Do you understand?
I've copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory.
I'm not allowed to read it off.
Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read it in the dark.
That is a good point.
Huh?
You have to memorize the lyrics now?
Oh.
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here is the melody.
I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics. We'll do our best!
Okay.
Alright, I think I got it now.
Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective. Well then, let us begin the ritual right away.
How exciting!
Yay! We finally get to see Angie!
So then.
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl.
Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in. No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Yeah?
Aw, that's so sweet. Nah.
That's right.
If you want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way, you can say goodbye to her. And I'll have the pleasure of having you hold me or something like that. That's what Tenko's getting out of this. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please. Tenko. Are you ready to accept her into your heart, Himiko?
By the way.
Also, Himiko, let me just say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something you can really cheer you up. Cheer you up. Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. Accept your emotions! It's like Inside Out. I think you train too much. You're probably right. Alright, let's do this! Into the center, Maiden Tenko. It seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
So then.
So now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes.
Alright, Himiko, I'll see you later.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle.
Dun dun dun!
Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that
Gotta
circle.
crouch down.
Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
That's such a weird request, though, isn't it? Be like a turtle. It's like, no, just like, press yourself into a ball or something, but no, be like a
Just
turtle.
the stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
Perfect.
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
Of course you do, Tenko. Alright, let's do this,
So
boys.
then,
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's
First,
see.
we must place the iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shushu and Kokichi. And please, keep in mind, walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong. That is also a lie. Right? Oh,
I shouldn't
oh
have
he's got
lied.
it.
I'm way too weak. for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
It's an actual ancient artifact. What do you guys think?
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top
Well,
of
we
me!
have to.
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
That would be awkward.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right, everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
Good thing she's not claustrophobic.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The
Himiko?
four of us may need to do this together.
Or everyone.
The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
We do our best.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
I
Are
mean,
you sure
they're kind of
it's
in the
okay
same
to put something
region,
so
aren't
heavy
they?
on top of the cage?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Yeah, it's full on metal, so
I guess that's fine then.
I'm sure an iron cage can withhold 175 pounds.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then,
Sorry. So then, this is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
well
This
then,
is actually going to work. The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please, go to one of your choosing.
I guess I'm taking front. Or over here. We each stood in a different corner.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
I just realized something.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
I'm getting a bad feeling.
Got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin
We'll
the song.
we'll see how this goes first, and then I'll mention it after.
Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
How? Oh, okay, good.
Correct.
We have matches.
I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
Is Kokichi afraid of the dark? He seems nervous. I walked up to the closest candle, blew out the flame. Whoosh. That's the sound of the candle going out, right? My room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing. Okay, got it.
At long last.
Kyo, let us all in the cage child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage.
They're not very choiry.
At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be?
This is kind of reminding me of Detention a little.
Will there be?
I don't think there was any songs in there, but
Just one.
oh dear. Oh, okay, which is part of the seance then.
Dog run far away, or did
This is bad.
the little girl?
Okay, well.
At last, at long last.
I think we're coming to an end here. So it should be okay. I don't know, I didn't like the sound of that thunk. Achievement unlocked. Reach out and touch Wraith? Is that what that says? We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that? Was it the cage collapsing?
Say,
Is that cage child Angie Onaga?
He began calling. Now, if the medium answers,
say.
Is the cage child Angie Onaga?
what's going on?
Say.
Is the cage child Angie Onaga?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer?
Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What is that okay? This seems like a way for demons to come into the picture. I mean, not that we can't consider Monokuma and Cubs, demons, but
Just for now.
confused, I walk along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a oh, I didn't think about that. These floors are old, aren't they? I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. What do we got? No? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, I knew I had a good feeling. Oh my god, I had such a good feeling about it. Oh, and it's the three. It's the three of them. It's all three of the original suspects. Because Kia's the one with the missing sheath, Kokichi's the one who picks the locks, and Angie's the last one to see. I mean, Himiko's the last one to see Angie. I just realized that, like, right before we started the ritual. I'm like, this doesn't seem... Wait, are these all... Oh, that's not good. But yeah, that is... that's perfect. We're a little over time right now, so I'm going to end the episode here, and we're going to, investigate what's going on under the sheet, but I'm pretty sure we can guess something bad happened. I thought the floor might have collapsed, though, because the weight of the thing, but goddammit, it looks really bad. So we're going to go peek under that sheet in a bit, and, until then, like and subscribe if you guys want to, and thank you for watching.